This isn't what we agreed to.
We've had better tools.
Tell this court why it should believe your version of events over all the evidence before it.
At the center of a legal battle that could reshape the future of AI stand two of tech's most influential figures, Elon Musk and Sam Altman. This video is Verdict Unleashed. Let's take it back 2015, where it all began. A group of ambitious tech leaders sitting around a table, sharing ideas and debating the future of AI. Could AI one day end civilization? Fear that Google could end up dominating the entire AI landscape. At the heart of it all was a simple promise: to build AI that would benefit humanity. Elon wasn't just interested in the idea, he helped fund it. In those early days, it felt less like a company and more like a brotherhood, united by a shared mission. The organization was originally founded as a non-profit. But here's the thing, it wasn't just about building smarter AI. The real debate was about how to keep advanced AI safe and under human control. Their journey took them from sleeping in offices during the toughest day to experiencing the excitement of victory. But innovation at this scale comes with a cost, and OpenAI needed funding to continue. An ambitious research effort soon ran into a practical problem. Computing expenses were spiraling out of control. As the need for funding grew, Sam started discussing commercial partnerships. Elon saw it differently. To him, the organization seemed to be drifting away from its original purpose. This isn't what we agreed to. They had a huge confrontation about decision-making, technology deployment, and the future of OpenAI. Sam says, OpenAI can't survive like this. OpenAI explodes. OpenAI began launching developer tools and APIs, workflow automation capabilities, and platforms like the Playground, making its technology accessible. What started as a niche technology discussion soon turned into a global fascination. And then came the investment boom. Billions of dollars were being committed to AI at an unprecedented pace. To support its rapid growth, OpenAI formed a strategic partnership with Microsoft, a move that would significantly shape the organization's future.
We're going to have better tools. We've had better tools before.
Just when OpenAI seemed unstoppable, an unexpected crisis emerged. On November 17, 2023, the company's board voted to remove Sam Altman as CEO. Their reason? They said he wasn't consistently candid with the board. But they gave almost no details. Employee count ticking upward. 700+ employees threatened to quit. The news caught Silicon Valley completely off guard. And then another twist emerged. Microsoft quickly offered Sam Altman a new leadership role, signaling that some of the biggest players in tech still had confidence in his vision. 5 days later, the board members who fired him were gone. Fired Friday, CEO again, Wednesday. Across the world, government officials were grappling with a difficult question. How should they regulate a technology evolving faster than existing laws could handle? What followed was a wave of new regulations and policy initiatives designed to keep pace with AI's rapid evolution. The US Safe, Secure, and Trustworthy AI, China's Generative AI regulations, the European Union AI Act. And as AI became more capable, concerns began to grow that many jobs could eventually be automated. And then there's Sam, who gradually transforms from a well-known tech entrepreneur into something much bigger, a celebrity visionary in the eyes of many. You see, as OpenAI grows and captures the world's attention, Sam increasingly becomes the public face of the company. And Elon. While the spotlight was shifting and the AI race was accelerating, he was no longer in the middle of the action. He was looking in from the sidelines, carefully following developments, forming opinions, and keeping a close eye on where the whole story might lead. But Elon wasn't content to simply watch from the sidelines. He decided to launch a rival AI company of his own, Grok. You see, rather than following the direction others had chosen, he believed there was a different way forward. He became even more focused on building a vision that aligned with his own ideas and priorities. But here's where the conflict became impossible to hide. What had once been a disagreement behind the scenes spilled onto social media, where a series of increasingly pointed exchanges turned the feud into a very public war of words. Public tweets escalate. Elon files suit. Core accusation. They turned a non-profit built for humanity into a profit empire. Elon arrives at court. The trial becomes bigger than tech. It becomes about power. One by one, witnesses took the stand, offering their accounts of the events that had led to this moment. Mira Murati, an Albanian-American engineer and AI executive. She served as OpenAI's chief technology officer. Known for helping lead the development of some of OpenAI's most important products, including ChatGPT, GPT-4, DALL-E, Codex, and Sora. Before joining OpenAI, she was part of Tesla's Model X program, helping bring one of the company's most ambitious vehicles to life. During her court testimony, she claimed that Altman's leadership style at times created confusion and eroded trust among senior executives. She alleged that he provided different information to different people. Greg Brockman, OpenAI co-founder and president. So eventually, Musk's criticism centered on the idea that Brockman helped guide the company in a direction that, in his view, no longer reflected its original mission and promises. What had been a legal battle filled with arguments and evidence suddenly became much more personal. As the words from those private entries echoed through the room, the atmosphere shifted. Elon Musk, the lead plaintiff and one of OpenAI's original co-founders. He testified for several days, arguing that OpenAI abandoned its non-profit mission and became a profit-driven company. Sam Altman, OpenAI's CEO and the central defendant. His testimony focused on OpenAI's evolution, commercialization, governance, and relationship with Microsoft. One of Altman's most consequential moves was deepening OpenAI's relationship with Microsoft. The partnership provided access to massive cloud computing infrastructure and funding that enabled OpenAI to train frontier models at unprecedented scale. He oversaw the rollout of ChatGPT subscriptions, developer API services, enterprise AI products, and the commercialization of OpenAI's models. And for Elon, the concern went far beyond profits or competition. He says the worst-case scenario is not losing money, it's losing humanity. You see, for some of the jurors, this wasn't just another piece of testimony, it was a deeply emotional moment. Judge interrupts. Mr. Musk, answer the legal question. But then Sam's legal team introduced a new piece of the puzzle, old emails that cast the story in a different light. You see, these messages appeared to suggest that Elon had, at one point, supported the idea of commercialization himself. The case was finally placed in the hands of the jury. They reportedly deliberated for less than 2 hours before reaching a decision. And then came the verdict, after weeks of testimony and arguments. The jury unanimously rejected Elon Musk's claims and found that his lawsuit had been filed too late under the applicable statute of limitations.